Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Exiles of Nehek campaign, my Tomb Kings campaign as Khatep. Now, we currently have a lovely little vassal over here, which is very nice for us. We are just sprinting up here as well to deal with these guys. And I'm moving this army up here quite quickly as well. So, what are we doing just now? Sorry, it's been a little while since I've been on this one. As I'm sure you're aware, I've been having a few PC issues. I've worked out what was actually causing it now, finally. It was a broken RAM stick, guys. So I should be back up and running. Well, I say I should be back up and running. I've got to go and get it replaced, but I can do that at my leisure a little bit. Well, not quite at my leisure. Anyway, we're on end turn at the moment. So, we're going to keep... Anyway, enough about my PC problems. I'm sure you don't care, you just want to watch this. We're going to keep pressuring in here. We're also going to try and keep our allies relatively protected over there, because they are our vassal now. So we're going to potentially send an army over there, just to give them a bit more oomph, just in case Loffen decides to do something. But again, I also have a nice shield against Loffen if something does go wrong. And right now, I have the power to... You know, I'm going to batter Mazzamundi, so I've not got to worry about them. In fact, Lustria should fall reasonably quickly now, so I don't think that I've got a huge amount to worry about there, guys. But we'll see how all this goes. Obviously, there's chaos wandering around as well, so we do need to keep an eye on that too. I'm not happy about these guys, but we are getting ourselves up here as quickly as we can to try and take them out. Right. So now we have fun. Now it's time for a naval invasion. You're gonna... Oh, no, no, no! Ah!
My will be done. Kill these wretches.
Ah, perfect. Nice, easy auto. So we've instantly got ourselves a thing, even with that little mess up there. You can actually double time over then. And you guys can start heading down towards here. And we'll land there and start going again. Yeah, no, that all looks good to me. Let's keep pushing down towards the floating pyramid here. And let's just get my agents spreading out and looking what's going on and where. This was just taken... I want to send an agent over here, actually. There is a rogue army over there. I suspect this is Skaven territory at the moment. So actually, you're going to start wandering down this way. As are you, and we'll spread the other few out over here. Tech-wise, what's going on? Oh no, I want to do this one for the extra Necrotech. You can level up. And we'll start going down that tree as well. Get ourselves more Tomb Guards. Okay, and end turn, guys. So that's sorted. So Loffen is marching big armies around, and I know they're not friends with my vassal at the moment, so I do want to be a little careful. Now, I can always break my relationship with my vassal, but it's a dangerous thing to do because it will upset a lot of people. And I get 2k off my vassal. So the real question is, if Loffen goes to war with my vassal, is it worth me redirecting some armies over to support my vassal? I think it will be quite a bitter war, because while Loffen is powerful, my vassal is by no means small, actually, guys. So... That's not necessarily going to cause a huge issue for them. Okay, these guys are still raiding up here. You need to start upping this wall, actually, and you can get built up. Right, let's get a bit of recruitment done. Who actually has the better attack? They're the same attack, these guys just have a lot more defense, so let's push out some of those. And 4 of these guys. I'm basically just upping numbers at the moment. Oh, and we'll get some carrying in there. Right now, we're just upping the numbers for that, just to keep the pressure on. It's a nice easy auto there. Now, these armies don't have any of my big of my war sphinxes in, so I want to be a little careful. This is still a very nice army. But it's just, the thing I need to remember is it's just not quite as built up as some of my ones over here are, so... So this is one of my better armies jumping in there. Let's start sieging there. That's actually a fairly nasty little garrison there. That's, by fairly nasty, I mean, they are going to be difficult to kill. That said, this is a very nasty little army I've got here. However, it's not necessarily a nasty little army on walls, so I do want to be careful. Let's bring up a 3rd army here. This one's good because I've got the Necros Sphinx here, who is our anti-large as well. And that 3rd army, unsurprisingly, guys, that turned the table and made this a really, really solid setup, a really good victory. Well, really easy victory there. So that's the difference. That's these 2 armies setups. They are very nicely set up, actually. I wish I could have more set up that way, and we will be able to long run. It's just not right now. So you're going to go down there. You're going to go this way. You're going to keep moving down this way as well. Okay, we've got someone else to move. You have leveled up, and I believe, yes, you're on a chariot now, which is good. We have another tech to do. Yes. We're going to grab this one. This is what I really want from these. I want this extra army and the global recruitment capacity. And -1 of global recruit. That's actually really, really good. Right, let's check who... Actually, no, we're not giving that to them because we... Ooh. I think Khatep is getting the person this time. I don't care about that one. Oh no, that's Shabti and Shabti bows. So actually, no, I do want them over in one of these armies. He has a lot more Shabti than Rakash, so he's going to get this one. Okay, so I'm not so fussed about that one. So yeah, Skeleton Archers and Ushabti bows. So that'll buff up those guys quite a bit. What was the ability it gave them actually? Hawkish Precision. I don't think it appears until we're in a battle. I'm not 100% sure what it does. So we shall have to see. Let's start throwing out some walls there. Oh, nice, an oasis, a parched oasis, which is a nice one as well. Could do that for canopic jars. And we do have some taint going down here, so actually that's going to be helpful. Oh, and again, we're going to throw out public order to start with. We can always change a lot of those later on, guys. We're buffing up Rakash's damage at the moment as well. May as well buff up the net then. I'm not going through what I'm doing on some of these guys. I do know I'm going through some of these setups a bit quickly. If you do want to see that, I did discuss it a little bit more in some of the earlier segments, guys. So if you really want to see what I'm doing and why, I would suggest going and having a look at those, because you'll get a bit more information. I do still kind of give an idea, but I'm not being quite as verbose about that as before. Right, I'm going to keep an eye on them, because they start trying to sail around behind me. I do need to get out and intercept them quite quickly, so... Okay, I'm being sieged there at... Oh, I wonder what's going on here. Ooh! Okay, so my allies have refused to join my side. That's not good if it's a vassal, because I think that means I'm now at war with them, which is bad. I might want to try and persuade... Oh. This might not actually be so good, guys. Because I believe when a vassal refuses to go to war with you, you end up at war with them as well. So... yeah... that could be very bad, actually. Right, these guys are going to go up here to go and hit their siege equipment. I'm just going to do a fairly mixed line here to try and keep everything spread out nicely. These guys can go out on this flank. My lord can sit behind. You guys can be taken off skirmish mode, and these guys are going to try and get up behind as well. Instant hit them. And straight back on fire at will. Let's charge my spears forward straight into them. Well, the other thing I've not mentioned, sorry guys, you probably noticed that I'm using a banner mod at the moment as well. I did talk about it a bit more in my High Elf campaign. Oh, you can slam straight into them. My carrion can come out after these guys now as well. You can batter straight into them, and let's keep pushing. They're actually already breaking. Let's put some archers on them and get some archers on their lord. We've shattered that cavalry. You guys can move up the side. You guys can all batter into them. Actually, keeping them trapped is good. Those Black Hawk Corsairs are doing a little better than I expected, actually. That said, we're going to move some infantry up behind them. My lord can go after their lord, and all of my archers can shoot their lord now. Okay, we've shattered them. Let's bring these guys up on this side. I do want to keep an eye on them just in case they come back through. Now, I want to watch there. They've got some shades there, so I want to be a little careful. Right, you can disengage and hit them. We can always turn back around and charge into them. In fact, you're going to go hit their shock cav. We're a little trapped there. You guys can move on to the next one. Let's turn and face these shades, dual-wielding shades. Let's take them out if we can. That's the thing about shades. Shades are actually quite nice, even in quite nice in melee, as even at there are quite nice in melee and range. Sorry, I lost the ability to talk for a second there. So when you engage them in melee, they do quite well, especially against light. They're doing very well against my cav, though, better than I was expecting. As I said, my cav is also a bit split. My carrion are on them, on that other siege equipment, battering them as well. These two can break out after those shades with great swords. They'll probably take some damage there, but that's not the end of the world. You can turn and hit that shock cav again. These Dark Elves are holding surprisingly well, actually. better than I was expecting. Let's get onto their Lord before Maya Tomb Prince falls over. Let's keep the pressure on here. This is the issue. We're fighting swords with here. We're going to charge you straight off. We're fighting swords with spears, which is never a good idea, actually. And you guys can all start folding back in. In fact, you guys can hammer into the back of them for a second. I've won this now, and I'm not particularly fussed if this army takes a little bit of a bash, because it is a garrison army. But still, you don't really want to be taking damage unless you absolutely have to. Put everything on that Lord, other than my archers. My archers can actually go after their remaining archers. I'm just going to double time this now while we take out their Lord. There we go. Nice, easy victory there. Well, I say easy. It wasn't the best victory in the world, but it was a victory, and any victory is a victory, especially up here. It gives my other army... Oops, sorry about that, guys. I'm playing my wedding ring again. Please tell me off in the comments. But yeah, no, so any victory is a victory. So, and it's just a garrison army, so actually having lost a few bits and pieces doesn't really bother me all that much. I'm going to take the Canopic Jars, because they're always useful. Oh, he's come back towards me. I'm probably going to end up doing a chase of him, though, which is always a little bit annoying. Ah, and this is what's happened now. So, yeah, I am now at war with my vassal, which is a little infuriating.
Dead come calling. What do you seek?
Will they join my war against my vassal?
Understood.
Well, I've just murdered my vassals, guys. That's going to keep them busy. I'm busy, my former vassals, so vassalizing them didn't really work out particularly well for me. But never mind. It's just going to make Loffen stronger. That's nice. Gets us some more, gets us an extra garrison, and gets us 5 Canopic Jars per turn, which is quite nice. Nice. Right, you can start pushing around here towards Tlax, and you can start taking this territory here.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
And you two can group up here and start pushing as well.
Attend your king, slaves.
You're doing nicely. Oh, that's what we want to do. We want to batter these guys. This is going to be easy. Again, we're taking the Canopic Jars. That's that faction gone. Oh, and we've got enough to get the last one. We don't really use skeleton chariots, but that will get me access to that last tech, which will be very helpful for us. And we've got another whole region captured again. So we're doing very nicely on capturing these entire regions here. Or you can get your chariot. You can just keep buffing up your damage, because you will probably end up in an army at some point, because I am using so many constructs in my armies now. Having one of you guys, having a necrotect in there is very beneficial. Now, this is what I want to be careful of. That's quite a high level lord, and their top end lords are very, very solid in combat, guys. And their top end armies are very hard to break. So I do want to be a little careful fighting these guys, because while they're weakened now, they are down, but they are by no means out. They can still throw some big armies my way, and if I mess up, they will make me pay for it.
King demands. Nehekara will be mine.
This is not nice here, taking all of this damage.
No! Now we go! Immortality and power! Legions withdraw!
I'm sure that army was actually in the settlement.
Next level!
Apparently it wasn't.
Submit! I dare to move!
Another 5 jars from that, and let's start working on the walls there.
King of great
That's...
What? They challenge me to battle for the Creator God! Submit to your king. Attend your king, slaves. All shall perish.
These guys are nasty. And what I'm lacking is actually anti-large for this. I'm going to have to fight this. This is going to be a tricky battle, actually, guys. I am going to have to be careful here and play this one carefully. I don't have to be overly aggressive here. I want to be careful. I want to take out... This army is good. This army is a very, very powerful army, guys. So I want to be very careful about how we fight this. We're going to take a gamble on the magic. That gamble did not pay off. These guys are good anti-large, so they're going to make up there. I'm going to have one of those on each flank, as well as some of these guys on each flank. You can go in the middle, all on your little lonesome. Oh no. Has that actually done what I said? Yes. For a change, it's actually done what I told it to, guys. Right, these guys are actually fairly good in their own right. Right, we're going to have the War Kitty division over here. And the Mage can stay behind. And obviously we're going to get an entire other army in fairly soon. These guys are going to be able to hit straight away. Right, let's pause actually. Let's make sure they're going straight onto... Yeah, those feral carnosaurs, actually. Wow, we've already enraged him. These guys can get back and just be left on fire at will then. Right, let's get the counter charge on. Oh wow, they are being battered. You guys just need to move yourselves straight up and through the enemy. Oh, what are you doing, mage? Right, let's pause. Where's my Nakara? Mage of Nakara, you can throw out some buffs. You can charge up as well. You can get yourself up. These guys are having fun in amongst here. These guys are taking a lot of damage, actually. That's because we've actually been engaged by large units, which is not ideal for us. Let's keep hitting those Carnosaurs with my archers as well there. I need you guys to start charging. You can charge up and engage them. You can get yourself in here. Because I am getting hammered. You need to get out of there, mage. Same, you guys need to fold in, you need to come in here. You need to charge in against these guys, and you need to also charge in. You guys can charge up. We're holding them nicely there. I'm not actually doing well here at all. All of you guys can hit them. That said, my war kittens are doing reasonably well, he says, when he can't find them. You can charge down into those temple guards to help. You guys can get your charge off. We're going to lose a lot of units here. This is not good. Let's throw a time warp against them here to buff us up. They've pinned far too many of my units here. You guys just need to move through. You guys need to charge up through this gap now. In fact, you guys can hammer into the side of them. You guys can charge him. All of you guys can shoot him. Let's get him taken down. I'm sorry guys, this battle is just being really, really grotty and messy. I am not fighting this battle well at all. Right, you guys can start flanking. Get around the side of these guys. Oh, you guys are engaged, actually. We're holding them here. Where can you guys shoot? You guys can shoot at that Carnosaur. Let's finish him off. Right, you can go right in the back of these guys. War Kitty can keep battering into these guys as well. Let's keep the fight up here against the Temple Guard. You can charge straight through. You can go for Saurus Old Blood. And you guys can keep battering through. War Kitty's doing nicely there. Or you guys can batter him. You guys can slam into the sides. Okay, we've broken them here. That's good. We've killed that guy. Let's keep the pressure on. That was not... I did not deserve to win that, guys. I was all over the place on that battle. That is how not to fight a battle, guys. I don't know why. I just never got my rhythm on that battle. I just lost my rhythm early on and I just never got it back. I did not win that battle by skill. It's decisive victory apparently, but I did not win that battle by skill. That battle was won by fluke, basically. I'm going to be honest. I mean, my war kit, my war kitties did their job, as you can see. They got most of my kills, as did my Shabti. But no, I took nasty losses there. This army just never really got involved properly either. No, I did not deserve that victory. What else did I lose? I did lose 3 of them. That is annoying, actually. But we still won. Yeah, a victory is a victory.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Anyway, guys, we are going to end this one right here, because we are at 30 minutes, and if that proved anything, guys, it's that I'm not... my mind is not in it right now, because that battle was just a mess. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you have enjoyed this. Feel free to throw comments down in the comments, or jump on my Discord, which is linked in the comments and in the description, to throw any comments or have a chat with me if you want. Please note, I'm not always there. Also, there are links to my Twitter and Patreon down there. Thank you very much for your time, guys.